Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you how to make this beautiful beanie. This is for a 2-year-old baby and it's a very easy pattern. I have done one row of star stitches in between. That makes it very beautiful. It's a very easy pattern and I have used merino wool here and 3 millimeter hook. Okay, and I have consumed, I have taken one ball and I have got this much left. Okay, so this is a beautiful pattern. You should give a try. The winter is coming. You can make a beautiful beanie for your child or your friend, or you can gift it to somebody. Okay, and let us start. So I'm using 100% wool fine merino yarn. Okay, I'm also using 3.5 millimeter hook, and this is for a 2-year-old child. So I'll be making a chains to the length of 8 inches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have done here 55 chains here. Okay, and that comes to 8 inches. Okay, slightly more than 8 inches. I will reduce 2 more stitches here and make it 8 inches. Okay, so 1 and 2, I reduced 2, so I have taken 53 chains here. Now next is I am going to make chains from the mid rib of this chain, not like this. I'm going to make chains from the back side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. See, single crochets. I'll work single crochets till here. So I have completed one row of single crochet here. Now next is, I'll start with 2 chains, 1 and 2. Okay, now turn back. I will leave the first stitch here, that is the first one here. Leave that and go into the next one and make a half double crochet. Okay, and now what I am going to do is I am going to insert the needle into the very first loop here. Insert the needle into the very first loop. We have 3 loops here, 3 strands here. I am going to insert into the very first strand here. Okay, and then going into the next one and pull the yarn. Now we got 3 loops here. See, pull all together. Okay, now again I am going into the very first loop here, then again into the next here, pull the yarn together, have 3 loops. Okay, again going into the first one and then insert into the outer loop here. See, pull the yarn through, now through all 3, again going into the first loop here, and then like this, pull the yarn. Okay, so like this I am going to complete this row. See, on the back side it is like this. Like this I will complete the row and come back. So we have reached the last point here. I have completed with the stitches and I have reached the last point here. And when we come the last point, we have to insert the needle in the first one here. It's a bit too small now, make it a bit loose. Okay, now I'm going to insert into the first one here, and then instead of taking the outer loop, I'm going to take both the loops together. All this time we were taking only the outer loop. This time in the last stitch I'm going to take both the loops here. See, both the strands here together. Okay, last stitch should be, you should take both the strands together and complete the stitch. Okay, now we have completed one row here. Now we are going to start the next row. That is again 1 and 2 chains and turn the pattern, and you have to yarn over and skip the first one and go into the, this is the first stitch here. These two are the two chains we have put, and this is the first chain here. We are going to skip that one and going into the next one and making a half double crochet. Complete a half double crochet. Okay, now again inserting the needle into the first loop here, and then to this, see, again into the first loop here and going into the outer strand, pull the yarn through 3 loops. Okay, like this I will complete this row also. So we have reached the last point here. So here when you look this side, you have one more stitch here. See, one more stitch here and the chain 2 here. Okay, you have started with a chain 2 here. That's, you have got 2 chains here and one the last stitch is here. Okay, so I'm going to insert the needle into the first loop and then insert the needle here, the last stitch. This is the last stitch here. Okay, pull the yarn and pull through. Okay, and now I'm going to yarn over and work a half double crochet into the chain 2 here. Okay, so like this I have closed the row here. So as you can see the last stitch here, and I have completed with a half double crochet into the chain 2 here. Okay, now again I'm going to work with 2 chains, turn the pattern and yarn over and go into, skip these two and the first stitch here and go into the fourth one here and start the next row. Okay, again so you can see here when you come back into this point, you can see you have 2 stitches here and 2 chains here. Okay, we have started with these 2 chains, so we have to end the row with 1 half double crochet into this chain. Okay, you have to complete the stitches on this point, and last you have 2 chains here. You have to complete with a half double crochet into the chain. Into every row you have this 2 chains here, and you have to complete the last stitch with half double crochet into this chain. Okay, like this I will complete this row. Okay, like this, when you continue like this, when you reach here also you can see you have started with 2 chains here. Okay, 2 chains, and this is the first stitch here. So you will complete the last stitch here and do a half double crochet into the chain here. Okay, that's how you have to finish every row here. You have to complete the stitches, and into the last chain here you have to work a half double crochet into the chain. Okay, so like this I will complete 2 more rows and then complete. So I have completed 4 rows here. Okay, 4 rows here, and now next row is I'm going to work star stitch. Okay, so I'm going to work the star stitch. Start with 1, 2 and 3 chains here. Okay, turn the pattern. Now I am going to insert the needle into the second chain here, 1, and in the next chain here 2, then into the first stitch here 3, okay, wait, 3, we have to take the outer strand here, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, I have taken 5. I have taken 5 loops here, and totally we have 6 loops here. Now we have to pull together everything. Okay, then chain 1. Okay, now insert the needle into the eye of the star here, pull the yarn. Okay, 1, then into the first loop here we have 6 loops here. I'm going to insert into the very first loop here. Okay, 2, then into the next one 3, then into the next one 4, 5. So I have pulled yarn 5 times, then I have got 6 loops here. Then pull everything together, secure it. Again I am going to insert into the eye of the star here, and 1 into the very first loop here, 2, next one 3, 4 and 5. Okay, I pull the yarn 5 times. Now pull everything together, secure it. Again into the eye, 1, next loop here, 2, then 3, then 4 and 5. Okay, so I have pulled the yarn 5 times, and now I have got 6 loops together. Pull it together. Okay, so I started making star stitch here, and I will complete this row like this, and then come back at the last point. I will come back at the last point. So I have completed that one row with star stitches here, and here comes the last point. Now here I am going to insert into the first point here, then second one, third one, fourth one and fifth one. Okay, but the problem is we have only one stitch left here, this one stitch and this one stitch and the chain 2 here. So I'm going to insert the needle in the last stitch there and pull the yarn. So totally I have pulled 6 times, and we have total of 7 loops here, pulling everything together. Okay, sorry. So insert into the first one here, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and I'm going to insert into the 6th one also, and pulling the yarn to that one. So I pull the yarn 6 times, and we have total 7 loops here, 2, 4, 6 and 7. I'm pulling through all 7 loops. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this with a chain 1. Do we need a chain 1? Okay, no, I'm going to complete this with a half double crochet, okay, into the chain here. So I have completed that row with a half double crochet here. If we had one more chain here, one more stitch here, we could have complete one more star and then do the half double crochet here. Since we had only one stitch left, I took all those together, and to the last chain 2 I have done a half double crochet. Okay, so again I'm going to come back with all single crochets. Okay, here I'm going to insert into the very first here, make a single crochet. Okay, then into the eye I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the eye, 1 and 2. Okay, now I am going into the next eye here. This is the next eye. Into the next eye I'm again going to make 2 single crochets. Okay, now again into the next eye here, 2 single crochets. See, like this I will complete this row and come back. So we have reached the last point here. Into the last eye I am going to make 2 more single crochets. Okay, and now into the last stitch here, this is the last stitch here, into that I am going to work a single crochet and close the row. So I have closed the row with a single crochet here. Now again starting with 1, 2 and turn this thing and yarn over into the fourth chain, into the second stitch here. I am continuing with the previous stitches. Okay, so first half double crochet, then again insert the needle in the first loop here and go into the next one here and continue with the stitch here. I don't know the name of the stitch. Anyway, I'm going to continuing with this. Okay. So, see, we have started the next row here, and now into this row, after completing 4 rows, I have done a star stitch here. After completing a 4 row, I have done star stitch here, and next 4 rows I will be repeating these 4 rows. Okay, then after that again I will start with I will work 1 row of this star stitch, and again for the next row I will be repeating this, and again like that. After 4 rows of this I will be alternating with this 1 row of star stitch. Okay, like that I will complete. I will work till I think it is let me see, I will work for the circumference of the head. Okay, then I will come back. So I have completed how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows of stars here. Okay, the stars is here when you work the stars, I have done 4 rows and then the star stitch, again 4 rows, then the star stitch. Okay, if you want to make it, if you want to make more rows like this, it's okay, you can make it, and in between you can increase the number of rows here, it's okay. But only thing is, when you do the star stitch, it has to come on the same side. When you work the star stitch, it should come on the same side. That's the only thing. Now this is for a 2-year-old kid, so the length should be, this comes to 23 centimeters. Okay, that means the total length is, this is a half the length, so the total length is 46 centimeters. The total length should be 46. Okay, see, 46 centimeters. Okay, so this should be the circumference of the head. If you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger by adding more rows, and for a 2-year-old child it is 44 to 46 centimeters is the circumference of the head. So I have done 46 centimeters. Now we have to join these two. Okay, I'll be joining on the wrong side. I'm keeping the right side facing each other and taking the wrong side out. Okay, now I am going to join the ends. So for that I'll make a chain here. Okay, I have made a chain here. Now we are going to join these two ends. So I will insert the needle from the side here, from the first chain here, and pull this through that. Okay, pull through that. Okay, now I'll be taking the inner strand from one side and this strand from the next side here. Okay, see, so like this I'll be taking the single strands from both sides and like this. Okay, see, see, like this I will complete joining this. Like this I will complete joining this and then I will come back. Okay, so I've joined both the ends here. See, now it is like the star stitch, then 4 rows and then again the star stitch. So now you cannot make out the joint here. See, it's an invisible joint. See, it's an invisible joint now. Okay, now next is I'm going to join the top here. Okay, I have to make it like this. Okay, this is the beanie here, so I'm going to join the top here. So this is the end here. I'm pulling the, okay, now see, I've made the knot here. Now I'm just going through stitches like this to the on the top of the from the top rows I will be going like this. Okay, so I've joined the top side like this. Okay, now I'm going to work one row of rim on the edges here. So okay, we are going to start the rim here, to make the rim here. So I've done a knot here, then insert the needle and okay, now I am going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that will do 8. Okay, 9 and 10. Okay, now I am going to tilt it and going to start making single crochets from the back of the chain. Okay, 1, you can see I'm inserting the needle into the back here. Okay, see, the last one here. Okay, so I've done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 single crochets. I'm going to moving into the next space here and working a slip stitch. Okay, now again I am going to the next one and I made a slip stitch here. Now I have to count, I have to start from the thingy, that is you have to have 9 stitches there. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, the last one here. Okay, so you have to start from this stitch here. So I'm going to insert the needle like this, starting from here. Okay, and again into the next one here, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 and single crochets here. Okay, now again chain 1 and I'm going to insert into the very first stitch here. Okay, then coming back with all single crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. There's one more here, 9. Okay, so we have done the next 9 stitches here. Now we have to slip stitch to the next here. Okay, sorry, slip stitch. Then again I am going into the next point here, making a slip stitch, and again I am going to start from this stitch here, this one. This was the last stitch here. I'm going to start from here. Okay, 1 2 3 have to have one stitch here, this one. Okay, again chain 1 and I'm coming back from like this. Okay, so like this I will continue working. See, I will reach here. I will reach here, then I am going into the next stitch here. Like this I will work throughout the edges like this. Okay, then I will come back. I have completed the full edge like this. Okay, see, and now it is the last point here. So I'm going to let us start with, see, to make 9 single crochets here, 3 and 9. Okay, so we have completed 9 stitches here. Now I am going to slip stitch to the base here. Okay, now next is we have to join these two. We have to join these two pieces. So we'll be taking like, see, and now chain 1, and I'll be taking the outer stitches here. From starting from here, you can see the outer stitch here. Now, so I'll be taking one strand from here, the next strand from the other side. Okay, we have 2 strands here and a single crochet here. Again, one strand from this side and the other strand from this side. Okay, then again one strand from this side, the other strand from this side. Okay, and the last one here. Okay, so you can see it's an invisible seam here. See, you are not able to make out the seam here. It's an invisible one here. Okay, see, on this side also you cannot make out the seam. Okay, now next is, so this is a beautiful this thing. Now next is we have to fix a pom pom here. Okay, I will make that and come back. So I have completed with a pom pom on the top, and this beanie is meant for a 2 years old baby. Okay, hope you like this. It's a very easy and a beautiful pattern. It's a beautiful pattern with star stitch in alternating with star stitch and this long stitches. So you should give a try. It's a beautiful pattern and very, very easy to work. Thank you for watching. See you next time with another beautiful video.